everybody, welcome back to another episode of Aggressively Mediocre Pokemon VGC 2019 Ultra Series. Jumping on to Battle Spot Plays Pokemon VGC 2019 Ultra Series games. Sorry, I was just looking at the thermostat because it's at 82 right now. I think if it goes any higher, I am going to have to cut it, just because it's very hot. Ooh, we got SpaceX. How do I feel about SpaceX? I think I like Kangtorn. You know what's going to be annoying? Togedemaru. I think Groudon Xerneas in the back. I think in the last game also where we lost, I would have had a better time if I brought Kang. I think. I don't know. Maybe. I think just Ultra Necrozma is really tough for this team. I think it's really, really tough for this team. I think this feels like it's going to be a who can get their Xerneas set up first kind of deal. That's what I kind of feel like it's going to be. And also I have to be careful of the Feeny if it has Haze. That's the other thing. But I'm going with what I assume is the classic lead for this team, which is Tornadus and Kang. Classic. And Lunala. Okay. Do I want to taunt the Lunala? Also, am I scrappy? That's something... Is there a way to find out if I'm scrappy? I really hope I'm scrappy. I have a feeling I'm not. I'm just gonna straight up Mega Evolve Crunch into the Lunala and Tailwind. I think I can do that. It's a little bit aggressive. It's definitely aggressive, but I think it should still be okay. I think. Okay, so we're gonna Tailwind. What are you gonna do, Lunala? Okay, I'm faster. I get a Crunch off. So that'll do decent damage. Whoa! Oh, and we got a defense drop. Ooh, that's huge. Oh, that's huge. Okay, but you Tailwind. That's fine. And of course you Nuzzle. Why wouldn't ya? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna double the Togedemaru. I'm gonna Crunch, and I am going to Z-move into the Tog, I think. I could Icy Wind. Kind of tempted to Icy Wind. Yeah, I want to Crunch into the Togedemaru and Icy Wind. I think. Okay, Lunala switches. I figured. Xerneas comes out. Okay. So I will get a little bit of speed control here. And next turn, as long as I don't get fully parried with... Oh, you U-turn. Okay. Okay. Into what? Lucario. Okay. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Does Supersonic Sky Strike take out from here? On the Lucario. I have to hope it does, I think. Because I'm going to Roar the Xerneas and hope that I don't get fully paralyzed. That's essentially what we're working with right now. But I have chipped down his Pokemon quite extensively. So if I can get this Roar off, we should be in a decent position. Well, as long as we can... Oh. Okay, well, unfortunately, I've shown my tech. Unfortunately, I've shown my sweet tech. Well, this is fine. Maybe. Because I think I get in... my Xerneas, right? I get in my Xerneas. I get to... Geomancy... Taunt? Maybe? Yeah, I think I get to Geomancy Taunt. Well, if this takes out, that's what we're banking on, essentially. Nice. Okay. So we traded our Megas there, essentially. We did trade our Megas. I could also bring in my Groudon. And... Taunt Eruption? What's a better option? Because he's going to bring out his Togedemaru. Right? That's what I would do. I'm going to bring in Groudon. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to Taunt and Eruption. I think here. Because Toad can only fake out one. So I either get a Taunt off or I get an Eruption off. Right? I think that's how it gets to work. I think that's how it gets to work here. Who are you choosing? That makes sense. Ooh, we're faster. Oh, that's glorious. We won't take out, but we'll do a heck ton of damage. Correction, we are gonna take out. I really like Eruption Groudon. When you're playing Kyogre Special Groudon, you're like, oh, it's just not that good, but, like, in situations like this, it's like, man. So this should just be an Icy Wind Earth Power, I think, kind of situation. I don't want to miss Eruption. I guess there's no... I mean, not Eruption, Overheat. There's no reason to not go that, and... No. In case he Z-moves me, I think it's probably... Oh my gosh. Go back. Go back. Fight. Earth Power. Fight. Icy Wind. Got it. Nailed it. Finally got it. Okay, they're gonna forfeit. That makes sense there. That definitely makes sense in that position. Okay, so that was a good game. That game felt pretty decent. That game felt pretty decent. I've actually been playing around with the idea of using SpaceX. I haven't used Xerneas Lunala at all in 2019. And I know it was it's been popular, I think, throughout in Sun, and it got even more popular in Moon with the Z move, and then it's definitely died down a little bit in Ultra, and I think this is an example of why it has died down a little bit, because of Fast Special Groudon. I think the team we just played, I'm not saying it definitely can beat Fast Special Groudon. Absolutely, it can beat Zerndon. But I think Fast Special Groudon, or even Fast Physical Groudon, gives it some definite trouble. Like the fact that Xerneas didn't outspeed my Groudon. If Xerneas did outspeed Geomancy, we still would have got a nice chunk of damage, and we would have taken out the Lucario. So then it's very low health Lunala against... and half-health Xerneas against 3 of my Mons. So I would be worried about Wide Guard, I think, so I think I'd probably overheat the Xerneas slot and Icy Wind. Okay, we're going to find Hunter with a rating of 1351. But I would say never underestimate your opponents. I have, like, full disclosure, I have lost to somebody in the well, I've lost to plenty of people in the 1400s. I've been in the 1400s plenty of times. I've lost to someone in the 1300s. So I would just say don't underestimate your opponent. But, again, do I want to... this is just like the situation 2 games ago where I was like, do I want to go Incineroar or do I want to go Tornadus? Sorry, or Kangaskhan. I know I want to go Torn. I don't think he has a Tailwind option, he has no Trick Room option, so I do want to go Torn. Okay, that decision is made. I like Incineroar because of Intimidate, but he has... Both Kang and Incineroar are weak to a bunch of the Pokemon on his side of the field, but I feel like it's definitely not the spot for Kommo-o either. So one of those two is coming, and I'm going to go Groudon Xerneas in the back. I like Intimidate, and I like that Incineroar... And I like that Incineroar can Snarl. I really like that Incineroar can Snarl. I like... Okay, I am going to go Incineroar, I think. Got in just in time. See, and so something about also, like, slightly lower ladder opponents is that they often will have Pokemon that, you know, you're not wildly prepared for, and I don't feel wildly prepared for a lot of his Pokemon. So I do think maybe someone can explain to me the best way to play against Psychic Spam with this team. Is it... Oh, you're Scarf. Oh, you're Scarf and a half right here. Oh, you are Scarf and a half. Okay, so is this a switch into... I think I Tailwind. And because you're Scarf, even if you skill swap, it will not matter, right? Even if you skill swap, it will not matter. And I do think I want to keep Incineroar safe. So I think it's worth switching into Groudon. Let's see. Sorry, let me check one more time. I don't think you have anything that will switch up the weather on me. I don't think. So I should be able to do this. Okay, that's fine. Cart comes in. That's also fine. Are you a Tailwind variant of Cart? That's my question. Are you Tailwind variant? What are you? Are you Z-move? I also have no idea what the Z-move is on this team. Absolutely no clue. So, Tailwind, that's handy. And you just Psychic. I guess I should have stayed in there. That was insane. That man just made the call of his life. I'm gonna bring my Xerneas back in. Or not back in, I'm gonna bring my Xerneas in. I think I can probably just... Supersonic Sky Strike and Geomancy here. Should I Protect and then Icy Wind next turn? No, I think I'm gonna go for the Geo. No, I'm like gonna lose this game. I'm gonna lose this game. My man Hunter made the play! No, I'm super impressed. My man Hunter just made the play. Because if he didn't take out the Groudon there, it would have been, like, probably just game over. Okay, so we're gonna get our Supersonic Sky Strike off. Bah! And right into the cart, right? We about to see what kind of cart you are. Nice. Okay. That's also pretty big for us, I think. That's also pretty big for us. That's certainly handy. That is certainly handy. No, I'm still 100% gonna lose this game. Like, absolutely gonna lose this game. So it looks like we can just barely take another one of those. Okay, Ogre comes in. I think that's actually ideal. Because now I can... Ogre's Scarf. So I don't... Can Ogre take a Dazzling Gleam Hurricane? Do I protect here? Or can I Hurricane and Moonblast the Lele? I think I have to get rid of one of these. Oops. I don't know what I did. Okay, you switch that out, that's fine. Mewtwo comes in, okay. Mewtwo's gonna take a nice chunk of damage. Okay, that's good, at least. Now it's if we can live a Water Spout. I did not do enough damage, I don't think. Can we live from here? Nice, both live, that's huge, okay. Okay. That is huge. And so here's the thing, he has to lock himself into Moonblast. Did Tailwind expire? No, I still have one more turn of Tailwind. So I'm gonna Moonblast the Kyogre, and... Actually, can I Dazzling Gleam Hurricane Kyogre? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because... Oh! Lele? Was that a crit on the Lele? I really feel like Lele can usually take a boosted Dazzling Gleam. I really feel like Lele can usually take a boosted Dazzling Gleam. But so what I was going for there, the reason I'm targeting down the Kyogre is because even if he locks himself into Moonblast, if I can take out Kyogre, I think Incineroar in the back should be able to put in a decent amount of work. I mean, Drizzle will be up, so I can't Flare Blitz, but I think this is Assault Vest also, so I can Snarl, U-turn, and that way I'm also not taking Recoil. So I just wanted to get... So the Dazzling Gleam plus Hurricane ensured that I took down the Kyogre. And it also got chip damage on the Lele. And that way Lele can only attack into one of my Mons. So I assume you target down the Xerneas there. You take out Xerneas, that's fine. But then I get to bring in my Incineroar, and unless you had to have locked yourself into Moonblast. I wonder actually if it was Specs, because it did so much damage. I wonder if it was Specs, because it did so much damage. But I want to, massive shout out to Hunter, that was his name, to Hunter, for that insane read. Like, that was insane. I'm honestly surprised we won. That read was just freaking out of this freaking world. But anyway, now that I'm both myself and my computer are massively overheating, well, it's only 83 in here. So, it's only climbed 1 degree. It's not terrible, but I am going to cut it there. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And if something like that, I do hope that everybody is having an above average day.